Hey, Edson, it's Mayor Kevin Zahara with a Town Council update for January the 17th. A big topic on our agenda last night was the hot tub issue at the Edson District Leisure Center. We've had a hot tub leak for a number of years at the Leisure Center and have hired a couple different leak detection companies to come and have a look at it. And unfortunately, they have not been able to find where the leak is occurring. And so when we did the assessment of the Leisure Center as we were moving forward with the multiplex, the consultant recommended us shutting down the hot tub because the water that's leaking could be causing issues underneath with ground penetration, could be creating a sinkhole, and it could be a dangerous situation. So the hot tub has been closed. And the next step in order to get that reopened would be to hire an engineering firm to have a look, do kind of a deep dive into this situation. Now, the Leisure Center is 40 years old, and or the pool, I should say, is 40 years old. And we are building the new multiplex with a brand new pool with construction scheduled to begin hopefully later this year. And so the question is whether or not that'd be a good use of funds. Spending $50,000 just to find out what's wrong, that doesn't even include any repairs. This is an old building. The building assessment on the pool side came back as it is at its end of its life, and they didn't even recommend refurbishing it because it is in that type of situation. So after administration discussed this with consultants, including contractors that have been involved with these types of situations, the consultants did not recommend us looking any further into this because with a building that old, the concrete that was used, chances are it would cost us a lot of money to fix the hot tub at this point in time. Discussion about maybe bringing in something temporary was also discussed. But once again, with the age of the building, we have code issues, electrical issues, as well as whether or not the building can support a temporary hot tub. So council decided not to move forward with any of that. I know this is going to be very upsetting news to users of the facility. The hot tub is one of our most popular amenities in the facility, and it has been greatly missed. We've received a lot of feedback on this, but it's just not fiscally prudent at this time to do this with us moving forward with the multiplex. We have the ISIP grants in for the expansion of the Leisure Center to include a brand new pool, and we do hope to see that construction to start later this year. So hate to share this bad news with you. I know it's deeply missed, but it just speaks to the age of our facility and the reason why we are moving forward with building something new. Council also last night talked about setting up an FCSS Advisory Board. This has been something on our agenda over the last number of months that we've talked about, really to improve governance and oversight of FCSS and to provide that community input that has been missing. And council unanimously approved at our council meeting to move forward with an FCSS Advisory Board. They have no authority other than making recommendations to council, hearing from community groups and individuals in areas related to FCSS. And so there will be a call out for applications to this board later this year. And it's open to both Town of Edson and county residents. So if this is of interest to you, be sure to apply, and that board will be formulated over the course of the next number of months. Council also is applying for a grant to develop an economic development strategy. Of course, we have our first economic development department that we launched here last year, and this is a part of that. We already had money in the budget to do this strategy, but some grant funds became available from the provincial government, so we are applying for that grant to hopefully reduce those costs on municipal taxpayers. So that's certainly good news as well. That's your Town Council update for January the 17th. Have yourself a great week.